Hello, this is ROGEREUC, and today I am going to try to figure out a better way to adjust the spring on this thing. This is the S22. It is a coilover shock, which means you set your sag on the suspension by where that spring ends up when it's compressed. So we don't really care so much about the spring itself, but we care about the stroke of the suspension. So what we are going to do is, so it all started when I talked to Merlin Fish, and he gave me a solution. This tool is made specific for adjusting the collar on this shock. But being a man of science and a person who hates cats, I know that there's more than one way to skin a cat. So this is what I'm going to try to use instead of this. It's way easier to get your hands around the spring than it is to get your hands around that collar. So what I'm going to set it up for is to adjust it by turning the spring and attaching the spring to the collar using a bit of tape. So what I'm going to do is get the tape in there so that it is overlapping, like over the top of the collar, a pretty decent amount, so that I could get a lot of the tape stuck to it. So, and then I will turn. Well, let's not turn. Let's just push it around. This is, I know it looks like I know what I'm doing, but I haven't actually done this before. So, sticking it there, and maybe I could even start turning it now. It is turning, which means this is going to be a successful method. But yeah, not quite as slick as the tool that was made for the job, but it'll be a heck of a lot quicker. So once I get this wrapped all the way around, I don't need to work, because right now I'm trying to keep it pulled tight to get the tape nicely done around the collar. And now I think I could just keep on keeping on. So let's push the tape to the collar everywhere I can, and now I can just start turning it. And you're supposed to step on the thing to test the sag. I want to make sure I do have some sag, but how much sag will I have? I don't know. And once again, Josh, thanks for the thing that tracks me. And I go down there, put my hand there, and it stops, and you can still see my wheel. Pretty cool. And then I hold up an L sign to the phone, and it stops recording. So I'm posting this now. I think this is successful and worth people trying.